We're the guest list. This is our interview with Before and After and Northern Exposure before our sold out gig at the Deaf Institute.
Right, so we're here with the guest list. Introduce yourself, guys.
I'm Kai, I'm the singer.
I'm Tom, I'm the guitarist.
I'm Angus, I'm the drummer.
I'm Leo and I'm also a guitarist.
I'm Sid, I'm on the bass player.
So you're all quite young, aren't you? So you're 17 and 18 years old.
Yeah.
How long's the band actually been going for now?
We've been like properly gigging like in Manchester, like our first proper gig as a group was like a year ago, supporting here actually. And then we've been together probably like a year and a half, maybe a bit longer than that, all together, just doing like covers and stuff and like meeting up. Recording some songs as well.
So it's going fast then. You just sold out Deaf Institute well over a month ago. So how do you feel about the pace things are going? Are you ready to, what are your plans for the next few years at this rate?
I mean, it's hard to predict that far, but yeah, looking forward to it. I think we'll be playing Gorilla next as our next headline, probably summertime. Yeah, and just see where it goes from there.
When you did your first gig as this new band, you know, like the new bassist and with the two guitarists as of last year, do you remember the emotions and perhaps the build-up to your first gig as a collective?
The first one we did with Sid was
the first one was in Birmingham.
Birmingham.
It wasn't sold out, but it was a headline. It was a headline like today, but I remember feeling pretty nervous. Yeah, I've never been on stage before. Really. I played like in a big band, but never like a, you know, it's a main attraction.
So what was the pivotal moment when you thought, oh shit, we can sell out Deaf Institute and all that sort of stuff? When was it a song that kind of popped off and you were like, well, this is getting more listeners than we originally thought? Do you know what I mean? Something along the line like that.
I think our recent run of gigs was where we felt the pace picking up, just because we started to get offer like some seriously big names, like supporting Two Door Cinema Club and the Wombats, and then we did the K's, and we've done Seb Low, and you know, I had a lot of gigs since September, and it felt like, you know, we might have enough fans now to go and do it. And then we put the tickets on sale and we sold it out pretty comfortably.
Out of all them gigs, so it's Seb Low, the Wombats, Two Door Cinema Club, and the K's, wasn't it? Yeah. Can you rate them?
Not like Rock City.
As bands or the gig?
As bands and your gig.
I'm not sure we can do that.
What's your preference?
For the gig experience, I mean, I can't speak for everyone.
I think
Rock City supporting Two Door was
pretty big.
It was such a jump. It was a massive jump.
Yeah, because we've not played like anything above. I think at that point, Band on the Wall was probably our biggest
we went back and we found out 2 days before. We got an email from Two Door's managers saying, you know, do you want to support them in Nottingham on Sunday? It was Friday.
2 days.
Yeah. And we were like,
it was on the Thursday when we found out. I think we played on.
I think Angus had to cancel a holiday.
Yeah. So I was going to Spain with my family, and then found out, and I was like, I knew I had to do the gig. Like, it was a big move for us. But luckily, you know, they went on without me. They all enjoyed themselves.
I bet you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, you know, it was a great gig. Like, it was what, 2,500 people, like a city we've never played in before, and it was like sort of a professional, like proper gig. Like, it felt so fun. It was great. Yeah.
Myself and your fans are dying to know, right? Who is the legend behind the camera for all of your videos? Please, everyone's dying to know.
It's been so not one. There's loads of people, yeah. Just like, you know, girlfriends, family members. It's anyone we can get to do it, really.
The camera work is phenomenal. I think it plays a big, massive role on your way to getting so many followers. You're accumulating a lot.
TikTok is where you get those, you know, sudden like, wow, we posted a video last night and now it's got 2-4 million views, and you're like, you've gained, you know, 30,000 followers, and so it's a really good platform for trying to, you know, but you have to be careful because the success you get on there is so quick and it dies so quick. It's, you know, it's easy to believe that you've made it just because you've got a load of followers on TikTok, but yeah,
it doesn't translate to selling like the numbers you get at a gig.
Yeah.
At what point did you realise that you wanted to become a musician?
Well, I've always been into my music. I think it's my dad really. He got good taste, so he always kind of exposed me to that. And then, like, at the end of primary school, I didn't really have any. You know, you just don't really have anything to do. And my dad was like, "I will get you a guitar, and get you a bass." And then I moved on to. I just prefer playing the bass. But,
I was kind of. I'd picked up classical guitar ages ago, and I'd stopped for ages. It was actually my uncle who he used to play like acoustic gigs now and again. He told me to stop playing guitar. I was like, "I'll just come back one day." You know, it's one of those things. Music's kind of like free flowing and stuff. So then, when I eventually joined the band, it was kind of like motivation to just improve on everything, like listen to more music and play more music, and I think that's where I picked up a lot of stuff.
I'd say, like, when we sort of had like our studio time to record like our first EP, like that was a moment where I sort of felt like, you know, I'm in the position that so many like great bands have been in before, and like, you know, if we put the work in like this, like what's going to stop us? It just felt sort of a moment where it was a bit surreal, so I had to like sort of take a deep breath and think about it, because it's like a big opportunity, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't know when it started really. I was quite young. My brother started playing guitar, but I was probably only like 5 or 6 or something, and I used to go in his room and, you know, play around on it.
Like when I was like 5, I started playing piano. My parents kind of threw me into that, trying to get me into like a hobby. And I think, you know, I was playing like piano for ages, but I never really like was like into music. And then about like four years ago, like I started actually listening to music properly, and then, you know, started like properly getting into piano then, and then I picked up the guitar and joined the band, and it's all kind of like flowed from there really.
So you brought out Steel Police this year, and how well has that gone? It's gone really well, hasn't it?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
answering
gone
your
all right.
question because I know it's gone well. Is that a teaser for like an upcoming album?
Well, it's not officially, no.
So unofficially, yeah.
Tonight, you know, you'll see all the songs we have that haven't been released. But financially, it's not so easy just to do an album and get it out there, or at least not to do it well. We don't want to do the album badly, is the point. Of course, we're looking for an album as soon as we can do it, but until that makes sense, until we have, you know, a label behind us or something like that to really support it and make sure that it goes as well as we can, we're not going to throw ourselves into that.
So what's your kind of view on a major label coming in?
It's definitely, there's two sides to the coin. If you can build up a following that's big enough to get, you know, so that you can fund it yourselves, then there's no problem with doing that. You know, if we were selling much bigger venues, then obviously you've got way more money coming in, so you can start to think, well, how can we fund this ourselves? But there's lots of benefits to having a label, like the marketing and things like that. You know, they've got a huge company to put behind you, which just makes everything much easier. At the same time that they take all your money, so.
How would you say that your stage presence has evolved?
A lot, I'd say.
From Band on the Wall, yes.
From Band on the Wall, to be fair, I think we were pretty. We used to be like quite static. Yeah, we used to be quite like stationary. We wouldn't really move. So I guess now kind of we're a bit more. Well, we move a bit more. So, a bit more lively. I guess it kind of reflects onto like the crowd as well. Like if you're like all stationary, you know, the crowd kind of. Well, me as an audience member would think like, oh, I don't really like the music.
Thank you very much, fellas, for allowing this, for contacting me, Kai. And it's been excellent. This is for your first talk in front of a camera, and hopefully we'll see many more shows and interviews with you guys.
Yeah, we'll have a top night anyway. It'll be mint. Sold out definitely. It goes off. So if you move like Ian Curtis, everyone will be top. Right, have a good night, lads. Thank you.
Thank you.